Hi, it's Deborah. I hope that you all are doing wonderful. I wanted to come on and show a little bit of a project share and a tiny bit of a tutorial of how I've been doing some flowers that I've been working on. Most of these flowers came from, well, let's see, let me say these up here. These flowers came from, I had a kit, a paper kit. Well, I don't know if you'd call it even a kit. So I had a package of just some paper flowers that had came. I've had them for quite a while. So I decided to work with some of my tools, which are these tools with the little round tips on them. And I just kind of curl the edges and kind of get those edges rippled a little bit and stack them together. And I just wanted to show you kind of how these have been turning out. Very, very simple flowers. I don't know if anyone could find any of these packages like this. I think I bought them at Joann's like over a year ago or so, and they came in the 3 different sizes. So like I said, they're kind of boring if they're just flat, but when you work with these tools, and I'm going to show you in a minute how to do such a thing, work with those tools, you can get the edges to kind of curl, and it gives more of a dimension. So I was kind of working on these, and then I started going through all my different flowers I had, and I found some other pieces that were already cut. Even though I have a die cutter, I can cut these pieces anytime. I thought, might as well work with the ones that I already have. So, and then like this one, for example, I have these little pieces of stamen that I got off of an online order. Then I just poke a hole in the middle of the flower, run those little stamen pieces through, and then hot glue it on the back. And here are just a couple other little paper flowers. And when you roll and fold up these edges, see, it can become very dimensional for you. Now these ones are not quite as rippled in dimension because this is more of a, I don't know, it's a form of a fabric and not paper, so they don't roll quite as easy. But even still, these came in a little kit with the 2 different colors and with a little brad to put as the center. So I put that brad on, you just feed it through and then fold it down on the back, hold your flower into place. These ones came from a little package that my friend Trina sent me a while back, and it had single flowers in it, yellows and pinks, and they were cute the way they were. I just wanted to liven them up a little bit with some dimension. So I took out, they had a little stamen piece in the middle. I took that little stamen piece off, rolled the edges a little bit more, and then stacked them 3 together. Put them back together with a little gem in them. These kind of similar, that was a kit with 3 different, let's see, so I think that's 4 different flowers together. Some of these I glittered them up. I sprayed them with, what is this stuff called? It's some kind of a spritzer. This one's called Smooch, I think. Yeah, Smooch Spritz is what it's called. So those were kind of fun. It kind of glitters up the edge a little bit. So I had a couple like that and little teal ones. And then these little ones become my favorite ones, and kind of why the color is so unusual is I had this spray from quite a long time ago. This is from Heidi Swapp, something that American Crafts sent it to me as a goodie package. After they sent me quite a few things after my heat gun from them caught on fire. Yeah, whole nother story, but I'd had these sprays for a while, so that's what this is. This is the blue spray on this flower. And again, I just used a couple of pieces. This was originally a white flower. I sprayed them up, put the little gold stamen in the middle again, and some gold leaves on them that I had. These are kind of like a satin-y leaf. So I have several of those. So I wanted to show you just kind of how easy it is. Now those ones were sprayed with the blue, but I have, I need to get some more white flowers, and then I'll spray some pink ones, or you can make your own sprays. A couple of people recently have put in tutorials on how to make your own sprays at home. You can do them with a paint, with alcohol, base, sparkles, anything you want to put in them. But I wanted to show you all a little project here. Now a lot of us have these flowers that we've gotten at Michael's or the Dollar Tree. I'm sure they look familiar to you. So what I did with these is I I pop off the little gem on top, which they come off real easy. Sometimes it'll keep keeps a little piece there, but it's okay. It doesn't hurt anything. So you just pop them off, and if you take these tools, which they now are selling these at the Dollar Tree if you're fortunate to find them. That's not where mine came from, but I have seen people haul from the Crafter's Square. And you just take it. What I do is I kind of make a crease in the middle there, and then I just roll my little thing around. And if you see how quick that rolled, that leaf compared to that leaf. See how simple that is? You just kind of put it in there and just roll it around a little bit. You see how dimensional those two leaves look now, opposed to the flat ones? So I just kind of go around and I do those, just curl them up a little bit. And this little board thing I'm using, this is some kind of a packaging, I believe. I've also used the foam boards that you can get in the grocery store that like meat or vegetables things come on. Wash those up are really, really good, and they're work because it's foam, so it gives you kind of a flexible base to curl these. So once I curl all the edges and I flip it over, I do a quick curl around the top of the leaves that helps stand them up. And then once I have a couple pieces done, then this one's not curled yet, then I just stack them together. I kind of try to offset them on the stack a little bit, glue them together. I can take my little stamen pieces that I have. I have these in several colors. I just make a little hole and feed some of the little stamen pieces through there, and then I have them. And if I decide I want to color, the white ones, or put a little glitter shine on them, sparkle the edges or ink up the edges, then you can. So I think it's a really, really easy way to make your flowers just look a little bit better. So I thought I would come on and share that with you. I've been just doing kind of some projects that just allowed me to kind of hang out in my room and do them, being that still keeping an eye on my husband closely. He's doing really great. Thank you all for so many people, so many comments, people that have written me, asking, checking on how he's doing. He just had he's 4 weeks post-op today. He had his follow-up visit for the first time yesterday with the surgeon, and he released him. He released him from his care. So yes, he's doing really, really well. We have to follow up with his regular cardiologist, not the surgeon, but not a problem. That makes it a little easier because that's more local to where we live. The surgeon is kind of far away, so it's kind of nice that he's released him. So we're doing great. So thank you all so much, and if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm hoping that you all can try these too. Very, very easy to make your flowers look a little bit more dimensional. So thank you all for watching, and hope you're doing great.